Okay, I'm just posing for OOTD.
This is how you hang out, right?
Can you imagine?
Between videos,
if you come into the store, I'm like, oh, hi guys.
You just strike a pose.
Can I help you?
Yeah.
Anyways, all right, we're just end of the day. We're going crazy. I went through outfit of the day, but I can talk about it for longer here, so let's go. All right. First of all, first one is the striped shirt. I love these striped shirts. I have them in white.
Look at your audience.
I know only one audience. Blue and striped. I get these from J. Crew Men's, and I always have my initials put on them. These are my uniform shirts, and I have so many of them, but I wear them all the time, and they're my favorite for every day. And then we could get into dressier shirts on another day. I just got introduced to this amazing brand that they make custom-made shirts. Matt, that's what I want for Christmas. They're amazing. So, namaste. Anyways, okay.
Hey, that's great.
I got this great belt as a gift for my parents, so I love it. And then met the founder of Pistola Jeans, and we're doing a really fun event with them.
Those look great.
Week. Do you like them?
Yeah, I do.
Thank you. She is amazing. The brand is awesome, and I love
I like
their
that
jeans.
fit.
Right?
Yeah.
So I've been looking for a great pair of barrel jeans, and they're usually barrel leg jeans, but they're usually so wide on me, and I'm pretty short, so it makes me look really big. I think the way they cut these, I love because
They're
they're wide
doing
enough.
stuff up here that's different.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's flattering up here, and then super comfortable, by the way. And yeah, that's my feedback, and I love them. So they're very comfortable. I wanted them in a blackish color, which I like. And then I have my loafers and my socks, and then this jacket. Let's talk about this jacket. I know everybody has been asking me where I got this jacket from. I did get this as a vintage piece from Paris, so it is its own thing, but I'm going to do a Substack, and I've been trying to look for jackets that are similar, so I'll share that. But it is great to have a non-furry cheetah jacket around, because this is, I think, like almost a raincoat. Celine made one also way back when, so you can find some old Celine ones that look like this. I just love the pattern of this cheetah, and I love the fact that it's kind of long. So it's almost like a Burberry jacket, but cheetah. And I think I love it because of the way it feels. And it's like a raincoat, but cheetah. And then I have been wearing it with my red, love a pop of red, East-West bag. This East-West bag is just one of my favorite things on the line. And I love it. The more I wear it, and I get so many compliments on it. So if you guys are thinking about getting a new style in the Mini, try this one. I think you might love it. It's so comfortable over the shoulder. I love the zipper, and I love how much stuff you could get into here. And it's just a beautifully made bag, so I really love this bag. So we could examine that on PTTV this Friday. What else, Matt? What else is going on? I don't even know. It's been a crazy week. I think it's leading up to the holidays, so it's getting a little. Oh, I'm almost falling over. I thought I was leaving.
This is the.
I was trying to strike a pose.
This is the time of year when we redline it, and we're
Yes.
like, it's crazy. So
Yes.
we need to moderate, or we're not going to make it through.
Yes, it just everything gets nutty because we're trying to do so much
Thankfully.
at one time. Yes, and thankfully, and but it just does get a little crazy, so I'm a little tired. And then also, in addition to that, a lot of other things are going on at the same time, right? So it's a little nuts. But not much to talk about today. But I do like today I was watching. Matt's like, why are you watching those videos? So there's this. What's his name? Cam. Can't remember his name. He's one of the best bow and arrow shooters in this country, I believe. And he hunts, but he's like one of those thoughtful hunters. And he's got this amazing setup where, like, Dr. Huberman, Andrew Huberman will go up there and he shows them how they shoot with not the bows and arrows like you have at camp, but those
Compound bows.
those crazy ones, right?
Yeah.
So I think you have to have a lot of strength to pull those too, I'm gonna guess. It looks pretty hard to use. Anyways,
It's
I'm
much more
fascinated by him.
powerful.
And he always has really interesting people on today. And so they were he has a crazy work ethic, and this man runs, I can't even believe it, but he runs like a marathon a day sometimes in the morning. Is that crazy? And he gets up really early. It's quite nuts. Anyways, but he did talk about this one thing, which is called, he has this thing where there's an art to being consistent and being diligent about something. And I do believe in that. And I do believe it's one of the best traits of, we were just talking about when we come back to, like, when we land, wherever we go, honestly, anywhere we go, when we land back home into the airport, we're always like, wow, we're really lucky we live here. I have to say that, and we say that every time, right, Matt?
Yep.
We land and we're like, okay, that was really fun, no matter where we go, honestly. And it's just I don't know what it is about where it's just there's a rule to everything here, and you feel safe, and I think that's the key, right? Because sometimes it's when you go to other places, you feel like I'm not sure what's going on here, and what's going on, So I think that's one thing, but I think there's one trait that we all have here, and that is this trait of dedication, would you say? And this universal like chutzpah that everybody has, that sometimes we take it for granted because we live here and we think everybody's like that, but it's really not like that everywhere, right?
No.
And this concept of being an individual and being dedicated to whatever you're doing, I think is such an art to it. And really
celebrating standing out, but celebrating also it's interesting because I think a lot of cultures, I grew up in an Asian household, and Asian cultures really do celebrate diligence and working really hard. That's one of their main traits, but it's a different type of working hard and it's a different type of diligence, would you not say? There's a spirit to it that I think growing up here we have, and I don't know, I was just really thinking about it, and when he was talking about his dedication to what he does, the running and how he stays in shape, and then he goes to work and he's a dad and he does all these things, I was like, yeah, that's the spirit, right? And I really admire it, and I really try to do that myself, but sometimes it gets really hard. But I think the more you practice it, I think the better you get at it too, right, Matt? Would you not say? For sure.
And the more just you start tweaking and you become more efficient, and I think you also see changes, which then allows for that dedication and that consistency to keep moving forward. And I think it's really important to find things that you really love, that you can really make it into a practice.
You're really disciplined every day.
I really try to be.
Yep.
And I think, but it's really important.
You have a good track record.
Yeah, because I feel like when you're doing Matt's talking about diligence and working out and doing, the weights and all that stuff every day. But I do find that those challenges when you're doing that active exercising in the morning and listening to the podcast, it's all about getting better. And sometimes when things get really hard, like especially like in the last couple of weeks at work, it's just been crazy. I think you can really break things down, because that's what I've really learned in my long runs, where instead of looking at it as like, oh my God, I have to run 15 miles today, you're actually breaking it down to 1 milers. So it's actually 15 1 miles. And when you do break it down that way, it doesn't seem so tough. And I think like today, there was like 50,000 things coming our way, just stepping back and breaking it up. And then you've solved all the problems and you can go home at night. Maybe they're not solved 100, but at least you've made a headway into solving them, right? Because that's the other thing you have to learn, is like, you want to solve everything and you want to fix everything right away, but things take time, right? And you have to be patient.
How do you eat an elephant?
In little chunks, right?
One bite at a time.
Right. So that's the key. But that's what you learn.
Not that I would want to eat an elephant.
No.
I like elephants.
Absolutely not. I love elephants. But anyways, that's my thing that I learned today. I always like to share whatever I learned today, but I really admire that Cam, I think is his name, his diligence. And and I really try to be diligent with my exercising, and I think everyone should have some kind of a practice that they do that they're diligent about, because then you really can see, it's incredible how great, how amazing you could be like, oh my God, I just used to huff and puff at 5 minutes, right? This is just felt like it was walking for 5 minutes. That's amazing, right? So anyways, and it doesn't happen overnight, I promise that.
6 years and counting.
Right, and Matt's been really working on his strength, and he went to his reunion, and all the guys thought he looked jacked. But you should be proud of that. You've been working on it. So anyways, people see the difference.
Yes.
But it's not like it happened overnight.
No.
But now you're jacked.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. That's what's going on today. Ask us anything. I highly suggest you check out the East-West bags, because I find that this is one of the newest bags that we've done that I really feel like it's a really cool direction this is going. I think the line is really going in there. These mochi bags are amazing. These are out of stock, so for sure they're coming back. We're chasing them, and they should be coming back. I'm crossing my fingers in about a week and a half, because this is one of the most amazing bags. that I have in my, I love it so much. And also I've been using my Charlie a lot. I don't have it out here in the caramel suede. I love my Charlie so very much. So if you don't have a Charlie and you're like, hey, what do I want for Christmas? I think a Charlie is such a great bag to have. It really is. It's so wonderful. And everything about it is just slouchy. It holds everything. You can crossbody it. And it just always looks like anybody who comes in and they're carrying their Charlie, I'm like, damn, she looks good. It really dresses up your outfit. And I think that's what I love about it. So start your Christmas list and then ask us any questions and we're happy to help so that you get the best gifts for the holidays. All right. Bye, guys.